sent me a message saying, Selamat malam is good night. Selamat malam is good night. So selamat pagi is good morning. So buenos dias. We are here to see the sunrise. Literally across the road from where I'm staying. So it looks like everyone turns up to watch the sunrise. So it's the first light at the moment. So that's Lombok over there. That's Gili Air, I think, and then Gili Meno behind. Or one of them. There's two islands in front, and then there's Lombok. But we're going to make our morning drink. Hey Matt, how you going? Welcome to the live. We're watching the sunrise. We haven't done that for a long time, Matt. It is just after 6 a.m. here in the island of Gili T. I just bought a drink. That cost me 70 cents or 7,000 rupiah. I've got my green powder. And this is what I do. Actually, I'll drink a little bit of that out of it. As you can hear, I'm quite nasally. I think I've got the flu. I've woken up with a sore throat. I need to get something really hot for breakfast. Alright, oops. Still a little bit left of there. Alright. Then we shake, 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 shake. Maybe I'll have to put some too much there. That's what it does about it. Shake, rattle and roll, shake, rattle and roll, shake, shake, shake. Shake your body, shake your body. Alright, we're shaking up enough. So we got some locals go for a swim. So you'll see there's lots of boats down there. There should actually a lot of boats going all the way up, actually. I'm surprised there's not boats in front here. Maybe they don't. This is public beach, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Debbie Sue. Hello, Debbie Sue. We just did our shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. I'm a bit nasally, guys. I think I've got a little bit of a sore throat happening to this morning. Hopefully I can get rid of it. I felt it just afternoon, so I carry this stuff called eagle oil. It's like a Chinese medicine. My God, it's amazing. If you've got a sore knee or sore anything, you put this Chinese oil on it and it burns the hell out of you. Not really burns the hell out of you, but it's really good. It's really good for your muscles. But when you've got a flu, you put it on your chest and your back and your neck and it really helps soothe it. So hopefully I'm getting it all out. Hoping. Shake it up, baby, now, twist and shout. Shake it up, baby, now, twist and shout. Twist and shout, twist and shout. I went to bed about 8:30 last night, which is unheard of for me. So I thought, a really good night's sleep would really help. Ouch. I feel like there's mosquitoes biting me. There's a whole lot of locals sitting here, ready to watch the sunrise. This is literally across the road from where I'm staying, which is nice and handy, isn't it? So last night we watched the sun set over Bali and over the mountains of the volcano of Mount Ugud and Mount, what's it called? Butur. It was really, really cool. It was a really nice sunset. The glow in the ocean, glow in the sky was amazing. So it's quite nice that I get to watch the sunrise. I haven't been able to get to watch the sunrise on this trip at all. This is my first sunrise. It's actually my first sunrise of this year, to be honest. Yeah, wow. Normally I'm a sunrise chaser, not a sunset chaser. This holiday I've been a sunset chaser. So they reckon another 20 minutes or something and the sun will rise. I'm going to be good to myself today and not, do too much active stuff today. Just kind of rest and retreat. I've got a bicycle, so I might just go for a light ride. Up this way is Turtle Point. There's some really nice little bars and restaurants and stuff. You can sit on little platforms and just watch the ocean. So I might just sit somewhere and do some painting or something. Or not much at all, to be honest. Which is kind of the point, right, when you're on an island. So Debbie, Sue, I'm on a little island off Bali. Bali is behind me. That is the island of Lombok. It's quite a big island. And then after Lombok is more islands. And the island that I went to just recently, the island of Flores, is on an hour flying that way kind of thing. So, and then there's 3 little islands in front of this island, Lombok. One is Gili T, Gili Trabajan, Gili Air, and then Gili Meno. I could have those mixed up. I think that's Gili Air. This is kind of like the party island, they call it. Gili Air is a combination of both. And then the other island is like a more romantic island, honeymoon island. But Gili Air seems to have more of the nice beaches. So yesterday when I turned up, this water is like green, aqua-y kind of colour. It's beautiful. And the main kind of activity here is going out on these boats, these slow boats, going out snorkeling. Though you can snorkel right off here. So everywhere you kind of walk around, you can hire bikes and snorkels and fins and stuff because there's apparently turtles around here too, so you could go snorkeling with the turtles. Hi Imogen, how you going? Hey Kyle, how you going? Welcome in. We're in the island of Gili T. So Imogen was new to the chat, watching sunset in Bali the other day. So she's also from Australia. Joining us to the chat today, Imogen, is Debbie Sue from Virginia, not in Australia, Virginia in America. We have Kyle Blogs, he's from America. We have Matt, who's from Cheshire in the UK. So different time zones and countries for everyone in the chat at the moment. But I'm in Indonesia, on the island of Gili T. Behind me is the island of Bali. In front of me is that big island there, is Lombok. And we're waiting for to see our first sunrise. It probably would have been nice to go for a swim first in the morning, wouldn't it? Though I'm going to be honest, you can tell I'm a little nasally. Probably not a good idea to go swimming. In the sun, yes. Not in I've even got a long sleeve shirt on, guys. A long sleeve shirt on, just, to keep myself warm. So it's 9:20 a.m. for Imogen. So Imogen, you must be in Victoria or New South Wales. They're 3 hours in front of me, whereas Brisbane's only 2 hours in front of me. We can all talk to people around the world. I know that's the beautiful thing about YouTube, right? And I guess social media. So it's 6:21 a.m. for me. So I think we've got about 5 more minutes and the sun's going to rise. I'm having some green juice. Yesterday morning was my first morning. I didn't actually have my green juice actually. I brought them in these little packets and they're being actually quite, I mean, they're not exactly cost effective, but for the convenience of just being able to buy a bottle of water and chuck it in the top and shake it around, it's been good. Because normally when I go on, actually when I went to Indonesia last year, I actually brought my shaker with me and a bag, like a bag full of the green powder, and had to pour it in there, and I made an awful mess. So this time, much easier just to buy a little bottle of water. That cost me 70,000 rupiah, which is about, give or take 70 cents. So this island has no cars. So this is unfortunately the form of moving things around. These horses, sadly. I hate seeing horses, and especially like this, they're little horses. But these horses are basically on this island to pick up bricks, pick up stuff and rubbish and move it around. Yesterday afternoon I saw them unpiling a whole lot of bintang beers off their boats and putting them on the back of these things and moving them around all the island. So I think we're going to find all the horses are going to come out. And another thing they do is they actually transport people around the island. So, you know, you do you. Personally, I won't get on one. That's why I personally chose to stay right here, so I didn't have to travel too far, carrying my stuff. He's got a poo catcher, catches all his poo. Oh, look at them taking a photo down there. Okay, you're in New South Wales, Imogen, okay. Oh mate, quickly, jump in the photo. So I've got to do my jumping for joy, guys. Whoa. I think that now might be the time to do the jumping for joy. Just got to find where a good spot is to set up. I think we just got to set up on the beach, right? Now, I hate to litter, so let's just put our rubbish somewhere. Where is a bin? There doesn't seem to be a bin, does there? Oh yeah, there's a bin over there. Oh, there's a bin there. Okay, hold on. I was actually collecting all those so that I could make my own little satchels in time to come, but I'm not collecting them all. All right, let's go to the beach and do a jumping for joy. Hopefully I don't disconnect, because I have been disconnecting when I go down the beach. All right, let's set up over here. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right. Let me just put my holiday with mum sometime. What? Oh yeah. Oh God, here we go, guys. Look, the sun is rising. The sun is rising. Okay, this is a great time to go for a jumping for joys, guys. All right. Can you see through your eyes? Yep. Oh, hold on. We might do it this way. How was that for a jumping for joy, guys? Jump, Dora, jump. That was my first jumping for joy on this island. That felt good. That felt good. Well, welcome to a new day here. This is, I guess, Good Saturday here. Alison, hello. You just missed my jumping for joy. This is my first sunrise I've seen on my trip. Alison, I'm on an island called Gili T in just off Bali. Bali's behind me. In front of me is a big island called Lombok. And then there's a couple of little islands in front of me here too. They're only little ones, like this one I'm on. You basically hire a bike and you could ride around the island. There's no cars on these islands. These three little islands, there's no cars. The big one, there's cars, obviously. But main form of transport is boats, bicycles, and unfortunately horses. Horse and cart. Not your traditional horse and cart. It's more horse and... Well, I mean, I guess back in the day they used horses to transport everything, didn't they? So I shouldn't be that hard on using animals for transport. I don't know. I'm going to shut up. I've got a bit of a flu happening, Alison, so... Are you there for Easter? No, not really. I've been holidaying for the last 3 weeks. I've got 1 more week left. I fly home next Friday from Bali. So I've spent 2 weeks in Bali. I spent a couple of days on the island of Flores, where I saw the Komodo dragon and I swam with a manta ray, which was amazing. And now I'm over on the island called, the Gili Islands they're called. Gili T, Gili Trabaja, Gili Air and Gili Meadow. I don't know if I'm going to island hop, to be honest. I don't feel wonderful today, so I think I'm just going to stay put for a couple of days. I think it could be good for me just to chill on the beach and do not much. How are you, Alison? I've missed you, mate, too. Now, is there somewhere that we can sit over here, guys? I want to finish drinking the rest of my green juice. No, we can just stand here. We can sit down here, guys. Oh. Well, that was well worth having a look at. My first sunrise of the year, which is pretty exciting. My first sunrise of the year. Yay. When I go home, it'll be nearly ready for sunrise lives in the morning. I've missed sunrise. There's something beautiful about a sunrise. I don't know. I mean, I love sunsets too. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm greedy. But, you know, sunrise to me is a time to exercise, reflect, put it out to the world, you know, what the day looks like. And the day looks beautiful. I think we've got someone else in the chat. I think it might be Mike. Is it Mike? I can't really see now, guys. I didn't bring my hat with me. So if it's Mike, Adventure Sparks, I know he likes boats. So there's a lot of slow boats here. We're using diesel. That boat over there is called Gili Boy. Gili Boy? Gili Boy? It is Mike Adventure Sparks, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is Mike. Hi, Mike. How you going? So you're home and relaxing at home? I'm really glad that you're home, mate. And did they say what actually was going on with you? Maybe you don't want to talk about it. But yeah, give me a message, Paul. So give me a message, Mike, and let me know kind of what the go is. What I'm referring for, if you don't know, Mike took himself to emergency the other day, to hospital. He wasn't feeling good, so he's addressing his health at the moment, which is really good. I'm glad, mate. I really am. You know who I haven't heard from for a little while, guys, is our friend Bill Myers. So I really hope that he's okay. Has anyone seen him in a chat, guys? Matt, I know you sometimes see him in different chats.